And we are live. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, Sapphire. Hello, Chiller. Hello, Greek. Hello, Luke. Hello, Trumpet. How are y'all doing today? Oh my. What? Oh. Oh, that's really cool. I've never played this game before, so we've got The Lost Crown, a ghost hunting adventure, which is from Darkling Room. Love Darkling Room. They're the ones who did the Dark Fall games. And I've had this in my Steam library for a while. I've been like saving it. And you know what? I've been having a week. And looking at my calendar, it's going to continue to be a week. Like, this whole week is going to be a week. So, dadgummit, I'm going to play my Darkling Room game. Oh no, ad breaks? Seriously? Already? Oh my gosh. So, but oh my gosh, they even made the menu really cool. There's like a tarot deck in the corner, and when you click on the tarot deck, it deals a hand of cards, and that's the menu. Like, new games, load game, and options is all like the cards that you've been dealt. That's so clever. All right, so now I'm fangirling already because oh my gosh, this is so cool. I hope that means subtitles are on. Okay. Yeah, it's been a day that I did not sleep well. Randomly fell asleep, slept way later than I was expecting to. Tried making myself a nice high protein meal so that I'd feel really good for streams. I made eggs, and about 2 bites in, I got the ick, and it's like, oh, eggs are disgusting. Why am I doing this? And physically could not make myself eat any more of it, so I had a frozen waffle with almond butter. Healthy snack. Healthy snack. How's everybody else doing? And I will get to the snack hydrate posture in just a second because Luke just pulled cookies out of the oven. One thing I did pre-plan. Molasses cookies. It's a little bit like a ginger snap, but squishier. Oh golly. Okay. Yeah, so since it has been a week and we're playing in the evening, we're gonna do ghost hunting game. Oh no, what's your least favorite project, Sapphire? Alright. Okay, begin your quest. Ooh. So I think I saw Hookman up on that cliff.
Mr. Hare.
Oh, Birkenhair?
Mr. Crow.
No.
Report!
Ooh.
We've lost him, sir.
I don't want your excuses.
Disappeared into the crowds.
Which way was he heading?
Station, sir. He has the documents.
Danvers has seen and heard too much. He knows about the chasm and D-Labs. He could have seen the experiment.
How? The firewalls are hack-proof.
To those on the outside, yes.
Ah, he's one of us.
Perhaps I could think of a better purpose for Mr. Danvers.
Shall I get after him, Mr. Hatton?
He'll be catching the last train.
Which platform, sir? There is still time.
No, leave him be. I know which train he's on, and I know where he's going.
Where, sir? Where is he going?
He's going nowhere, Mr. Crow. Nowhere at all.
Oh, the donut emote. I love the way that they've incorporated cards. So the sun, the fool, and death. Ooh. Oh, that's an interesting combo. I'm fascinated. Ooh. Said, I know nothing about this game except that it's from Darkling Room. Hopefully it's good. Ooh, also, I can schnack now. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Also, chibi hands are like weirdly challenging. They look like they'd be easier, they're harder. Game came out in like 2008. Yes, I would like the tutorial. Okay. Wow, it tells you which one left click is. Walk Nigel to the left. Okay, we're Nigel. We're the ones that we're the one they're chasing.
What's this?
So far, kind of reminds me of Nibiru. Right. Yeah, this is a really good cookie. Very soft. And the wallet? No, it's the woman that just walked by. Wait. Aren't Nigel and Lucy the ghost hunters that were in Dark Fall? I think Nigel and Lucy are the ghost hunters from Dark Fall.
I don't think I'll be returning to work anytime soon. What's this?
Oh, good snack. Hang on. Oh. Yes. Paranormal division. Little Jim has discovered Veggie Tales. It's time for Veggie Tales. Trumpet says, was that a dial-up modem I heard? Scary. Oh yeah. Flashbacks. Stuff we can't access. Oh. Oh my gosh, the achievement I got for reading this stuff is Holistic Detective. What? Sapphire said she likes Bob so far. So she likes to talk with tomatoes. Oh, also has my old Larry Boy plushie. I love Larry Boy. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, I have Schnack, Hydrate. Report submitted by Mr. Hare. Chasm ripped open at shadow time. Ooh. Is that like the dark version of Shining Time Station from Thomas the Tank Engine? Trumpet said, I know what song's gonna be stuck in my head for a while now. Thanks, y'all. Hey, it could be worse. For like the last week, I've had the Mustard Seed song from Donut Repair Club stuck in my head. Alright. Chasm ripped open at shadow time, confirming our estimations. Pro operated the energy field. Life without Jesus is like a donut, like a donut, like a donut. Life without Jesus is like a donut, 'cause there's a hole in the middle of your heart. Which, that one's enough, but like, I've had the Mustard Seed song stuck in my head for like the last week. I'm just a little mustard seed, no hands, no feet, and my face is green. I'm just a little mustard seed, none is as tiny as me. I'm so little, you could sneeze, and I would be gone. Achoo! I'm so little. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it's been stuck in my head for a week. I found it on YouTube. I can post it in the Discord. Hi, Benjamin. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay. Bro operated the energy field as I observed from the gallery. Staring into the chasm revealed forms within the swirling clouds of pure dark energy. Could they be organic, life forms, or just phantom forms? Adrift within that sea of supernature. Ooh. I could swear that many of the forms seemed to take on an almost humanoid shape, with arms reaching out as if hoping to be dragged from the chasm and pulled into our world, or hoping to grab you and drag them in, and drag you in. If true, I fear that could never be allowed. What terrible effect would such an action have on our world? Mr. Haddon is due to revisit the lab later this afternoon. I can only hope that the forms reappear when we open the chasm. He will know what to do. Our technology needs this research. We are so close to seeing into the world beyond the chasm. What will lie there on the other side? Take it Benjamin's having a rough day. Trumpet says, I don't remember what Christian kids show with puppets this came from, but does the line, I thank God that I am not like other men, sound familiar? No. But there were a lot of Christian kids shows with puppets. Like, so many.
I have no idea where this leads.
Well, if you don't follow it, you'll never find out.
If it leads anywhere at all.
Oh gosh, Benjamin says
This
days
could be my last chance.
will just be getting longer. Higher ups want better numbers while cutting manpower. Boo! We are all opposed. We vote against. I vaguely remember one with like an old lady Muppet named Granny Sweetie. I have no idea what show it was. Like, no clue what it was called. My mom might remember. Are you hunting crowns or ghosts or both? We don't know yet.
Excuse me. Can you help?
Last stop, Mr. Danvers.
How do you know my name?
You told me, in between kips.
Kips? You mean I woke up?
Oh yes, I should say so.
Oh.
Quite chatty you were.
Hello, Octavius. How you doing? I've never played this game before. The only thing I know about it is that it's by Darkling Room, and I liked everything else I've played by Darkling Room, so we're just going for it. Octavius says, I'm barely doing, so as far as I'm concerned, you're doing pretty good. Hello, Asteriously. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Good to have you here. One of the top 2 streamers of this game. Woo! Fame! Glory! We made it! Top of the world, Ma! Top of the world! Alright, let's interrogate this guy.
Did you see anybody else board the train at London?
Only you? And the young lady?
Young lady? A girl?
Yeah, that's right. Unless I've been getting it wrong all these years.
Where did she get off?
Well, here of course. Sedgemarsh.
Where did she go? I've seen no other passengers.
Through the fens, I'm guessing. Fancy your chances, do ya?
I resent that.
Do you now? Well, that's interesting.
Okay, the dialogue is spectacular. Octavius says, not gonna lie, I'm surprised 2 people are streaming it at this time of day. I mean, it came out in 2008, so the fact that someone else is also streaming it, like, friend? Can we make a friend? Let's see.
That's an impressive old train.
Old, sir. It may be lacking a little polish here and there. But this old girl hasn't let us down yet.
The tourists must love it. And your outfit.
Outfit, sir?
I see. Reenactment or something.
You've lost me, Mr. Danvers. Was there something else?
Well, I feel like it's gotta be some sort of hint that, the train is called the Sleepwalker. Octavius says, gave you a bit of credit because it's spooky season, but yeah, being that age, that's surprising, right? So, said, I've loved everything I've played by Darkling Room. They are still making games. Their games, I think, are all in the same continuity, and they do these really cool, spooky indie horror games. So, it is absolutely perfect for spooky season. But yeah, 2008. Like, I don't even want to do the math on how old that is. I don't want to think about it. Like, this is so random. I saw an Instagram reel the other day where someone said that they were doing, like, they were making an old recipe that's almost 100 years old. It's from the Great Depression, and I had such a moment of, what do you mean the Great Depression was almost 100 years ago? It was like 70 years ago. 100? What? Trumpet says 1929. Shush. Like, I know people whose childhoods were in the Great Depression. No, that can't be that long ago. Okay, snack.
Have we been here long? It was midnight when we left London.
No, we've just arrived. Bang on time.
There's nothing here. What am I supposed to do?
Maybe Sir should have thought about that before boarding. Usually, out of flood season, we would continue on, but the spring tide flood the fen, meaning Sedmarsh is our last stop.
What time does the train leave?
No passengers for the return journey.
What? You can hardly leave me here.
You'd rather end up at the terminus, sir.
I'm loving the dialogue. It's like unhinged in the best way. Trumpet says, I saw a screenshot the other day about a college student asking his professor if he could quote a study conducted in the late 1900s, aka the 90s. Yes! I've seen that one, and it's like, I gag. I physically gag every time.
I'll
Nope.
return shortly.
Very well, Mr. Danvers.
Octavius says, I don't know why this game's name reminded me of, did you ever play the game The Forgotten City? Oh, that's so fun. The menu's the Hanged Man. Life in suspension, a crossroads. That's so brilliant. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if I've played The Forgotten City, I've forgotten it. It doesn't sound familiar. I am nerding out so hard over literally the menus in this game. Like they put the work in. I love a good indie game where you can tell that they loved what they were doing. They're like, you know what would be cool?
A town? The town of Saxton? A town? The town of Saxton?
Beware of the trains. I feel like my uncle should have one of those signs. He's a, like, model rail builder. Very good. I'm gonna write down that name.
I have no idea where this leads.
Okay, what are we missing?
If it leads anywhere at all.
You'll never find out if you don't follow it. Come on.
This could be my last chance.
Last chance for what? Yeah, kind of giving me Nibiru vibes. hope it's not too much like Nibiru because I got so horrifically stuck in that game. I've never finished it. There was a bit where even the walkthrough couldn't help.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
I don't know. I was hoping that you could...
Good what, sir?
Where does the path lead?
Saxton, sir. Across the fens.
Why doesn't the train go there?
The floods, Mr. Danvers. I did say. During the spring, the line ends here, at Sedge Marsh.
Can I get to Saxton on foot?
Oh, easily, sir. Follow the path through to Saxton.
Big town, is it? Phone, food, a bed,
Big enough, you'll find all you need. A little treasure it is.
treasure. Why do you say that?
You'll know soon enough.
I see. Very well. I'll see for myself.
That you will. Oh, seeing as you're heading that way,
What?
I found this on the train. The young lady must have dropped it.
She also dropped her wallet. Wait, did she drop her wallet twice?
That was clumsy. What can I do?
Well, if you're quick, you'll catch her up in no time.
I'll try my best. So long. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, that's right. You didn't. Station master will do.
Oh, goodbye, station master.
Goodbye, Mr. Danvers.
Cheers. Okay. Oh man, that was a good cookie. Happy. Happy princess. I've got an indie ghost hunting game. A little clunky, but we're getting there. And nice soft molasses cookies still warm from the oven. What more could a princess want? Ooh, day one, on the run. Blast, my curiosity strikes again. Peeking at the Haddon's secrets has cost me my job at the very least. Time to lay low. Find somewhere to hide. Okay. Ooh, objectives. We have objectives. Find somewhere to stay. Somewhere isolated, lonely, far from home. Explain to Haddon. Beg if need be. I need to get Hare and Crow off my back. Make sure I am not followed. Okay. Sedge Marsh Nature Reserve. Path closed during spring floods. To the trains. We've been there. Sea path closed due to erosion. Everything's closed. Come on. Ooh. Oh. Octavia says, reminds me I need to bake cookies tomorrow. It's dropping from 80 to 60 tomorrow and will be rainy. So don't need to worry about heating up the house. Oh. Oh, that's wonderful. Do you know what kind of cookies you're gonna make? Ooh. Ooh. What? Natterjack toad has such a loud croak it can be heard as far as half a mile away. Dying. Trumpet says I can't wait for winter weather. Like, I don't love being like freezing, but I do love being cozy. So, ooh, Tavia says I didn't have the energy to fully make them, but saw brown butter chocolate chip cookie dough on sale at Whole Foods. I just got that. That sounds amazing. Ooh. pre-made ones are excellent, so I figure if I don't ruin them, mine will be just as good. Oh, nice. So I haven't done anything with brown butter, Trumpet, but to the best of my understanding, it's butter that's basically been toasted. Like, you saute it a little bit. Luke, trip to Whole Foods coming soon. Marsh Harrier. Like browning meat? I guess kind of. I hear that it's good, but like I said, I haven't tried anything with it yet. I'm a little scared. What if I burn it and then it's awful and I won't know? Running back dragonfly. I think we've seen him. Yeah. Oh, mitten crab. I caught one of those in Animal Crossing. What? Tavia says if you like fruit pies, Whole Foods also has an exceptional scarlet pie during the fall. You have my curiosity. Oh, these ones are invasive species. What does scarlet taste like? Trumpet says chicken doesn't everything. Syrian artillery. If the chicken tastes scarlet, you need to cook it longer. That's how you get salmonella. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how to get to Saxton. Apple, pear, figs, cranberries, orange peel, and cinnamon. Like an oat brown sugar crumble on top. Oh, I can't stand cinnamon. It makes my throat burn. I'm so sad now. I know. It ruins most desserts for me.
Excuse me. Quiet, man. You'll scare him away.
Okay. Alright. I think that's the one that's closed. No, no pumpkin pie. Yeah, it's awful. Can't do apple pie either unless I make it myself from scratch so that I can use nutmeg instead of cinnamon. Because I'm fine with nutmeg. So fall isn't a happy
Symbolic
time of year
images,
for you?
ancient graffiti. Symbolic images or ancient graffiti.
Well, because I love nutmeg, so I do love making, you know, cozy fall desserts myself with nutmeg instead of cinnamon. But, yeah, trying to get ready-made things or do stuff with friends.
Deep, dark, swamp-like water.
Yeah, it just gets so sad.
I should find the owner of the wallet.
I don't know if you like making food and baking stuff. Oh yes. I've always loved America's Test Kitchen for recipes. Oh. I haven't checked them out. I am very much a modifier. So when I want to make something, frequently what I will do is like look it up on
There's
Pinterest.
someone out there.
find
Amongst
3
the
recipes and average them out with tweaks to make it taste like I want it to. Okay, where's my cursor?
She's gone. I'll catch her later.
Are you sure?
Deep, dark, swamp-like water.
They do like a sciencey approach to food, make a recipe like 50 different ways to find the best way to do it. Different cook times, prep methods, ingredients, etc. to find what makes it best. Ooh, fun. That is pretty cool. And yeah. Oh, it was like that. Since I slept through the time I would normally be making dinner, whoops. Luke had to make his own fried rice. Previous's best pumpkin pie I ever made was their recipe. They found adding in some canned sweet potatoes actually brought out the pumpkin flavor more, and then cooking it down so it didn't have excess water. Ooh. Okay. Because I have made pumpkin pie. I made it for other people.
Part of a rusty sign.
That seems like something we should keep.
Hello!
A lot of it though, because they also have a really good chocolate
Nothing
chip
but the
cookie
North Sea.
recipe. These
Next stop,
are better.
Norway.
Nothing but the North Sea. Next stop, Norway. Alright. Snack, 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 snack. Catch you tonight. Okay, we found the path. We'll buy 20 cheese graters, test them all. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to track that down. Ooh. Beware. Danger. Undercurrents and erosion. finish that sign. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Whew.
Dangerous undercurrents. I should take that as a warning. To watch my step from now on.
Oh, I hate that it won't fully let me finish it.
What on earth is that? I have no idea where this leads. I have no idea where this leads.
Party pooper. Oh, but you'll go in the Beware Danger Cave. Dork.
Nothing ventured.
Really? Nice open path. He's like, I don't know where that goes. Dark cave? Well, nothing ventured. In we go. What a guy. Gosh.
Treasure? Perhaps my time here won't be entirely wasted.
Okay. Treasure hunters descend on sleepy Saxton town, ancient coast ravaged by spring tides. Hundreds of archaeology enthusiasts, treasure hunters, tomb robbers, and wreck explorers are due to descend upon the small Anglian town of Saxton this coming week. Gotta go for the mysterious route, not the obvious. Because it's there. Coastal erosion caused by the spring high tides has caused many acres of our Anglian land to fall into the sea, lost forever. Ancient earth is lost to the waves as more of the land is exposed to the elements and greedy treasure hunters. There's treasure out in those fens waiting to be found, says visiting metal detector enthusiast Laurie Stone, 56. Stone is only one of many glory seekers hoping to find the lost Anglo-Saxon crown, believed to be the last of 3 such treasures created thousands of years ago for the ancient rulers of the kingdom. Treasure or no treasure, the spring tides and the May Day festival always bring many to the small harbor town in search of legend, mystery, and mythology. Legend, mystery, and mythology are my favorite things to go on vacation for. It's always good for business. We have regulars who come back year after year for the May Day fair and the possibility of finding Anglia's treasures, says Saxton pub landlady Morgan Mankle, 29. Anglia has an ancient and fascinating history with confirmed history dating back to the Celts. Many experts, including Saxton's own Professor Hardacre, believe many of the later Anglo-Saxon treasures have yet to be found. Ah, because it's there. Octavia says, I was just reminded of that quote last week reading about them recovering a lost climber from Mount Everest. I heard something about that. Very, very much something that I don't get, but well, if that's what does it for people, that's their business.
Some kind of sea monster.
Great Cthulhu. People always say it about Everest, specifically. Ooh, ooh. Oh gosh. Okay, that skull picture reminded me. So, years ago, friend and I were working on a little like co-created story idea kind of thing. And we'd made a secret shared Pinterest board where we could pin inspiration pictures and art reference for it. And I knew that one of the characters was going to be mummified over the course of the story, and that was going to be one of the shocking horror reveals. So I had done a bunch of research on spontaneous mummification, which happens with a disturbing degree of frequency in Russia, just saying. But so I was doing research on that at like 2 a.m. and I found an article that had really good pictures of this stuff, and so I saved it to that shared Pinterest board for art reference. And at like 8 o'clock in the morning, I get a text from her in all caps, "Warn me next time!" Oh yeah. Because most of it was like gothic aesthetic stuff that we were pinning, so she sees, you know, Princess added a pin to the board, she clicks on it and sees something like that. It's like, whoops. I'm an author? In my defense? And his climbing partner both got stuck on Everest after climbing it 3 times. Probably pushed his luck a bit too far. Why would you climb it more than once? I did see that picture. Yeah, I saw the picture of his boot. Hi, Brave. Welcome, welcome. We're discussing why people climb Mount Everest and spontaneous mummification. As one does on a typical Tuesday evening. How are you today? All right. Hmm. 20 sounds right, yeah. Why would you do a half clean? What's the point of that? Yeah, like when someone mummifies without someone having mummified them. I did a ton of research on it several years ago, trying to figure out, like, because I'm an author, and, you know, we do stuff like this, the I'm going to wind up on a watch list searches. How long does it take someone to mummify? What sort of conditions are required for mummification? And discovered that it happens with an alarming degree of frequency in Russia. Like when people die in their apartments in the winter, with the heat off. Yeah. Russia doesn't seem to be quite as on top of making sure people don't share pictures, too. Haha. Oh, there's so many ways to mummify someone. Don't get me started. That, like an extreme temperature condition with very low humidity, that'll do it. Okay. No peace in death. This is what got us started. The humble folk of Saxton were horrified to discover an 80-year-old corpse floating in the still harbor water last weekend. The body was spotted by a local man, Bob Tawney, while doing his milk and bread round. Horrible it were, said Mr. Tawney. It were fallen to bits. You could barely call it human, it was so rotten and putrid. 80 years and still putrid? Ugh. Identifying the body took little time after police discovered the local graveyard had become flooded and disturbed by the unusually high spring tides. The Saxton area is experiencing an unexpectedly wet spring, leading to widespread flooding and coastal disturbances. The once quiet graveyard is now all but destroyed by the approaching sea, meaning further bodies will be disturbed from what was intended to be an eternal slumber. They come floating across the sea out of the fog and into our small town, continued Mr. Tawney. The fishing has had to stop with the water being so badly polluted. The week's catch sits around the town waiting to be burnt. The smell is unbearable. The fisher folk of Saxton are hoping the May Day festival is not affected by the gruesome events. Or the opposite can do it, a bog. Yes, the chemicals in bogs. Ugh. One of my internet friends, she makes prints, like she carves print blocks and makes prints with them, and she did one recently of like bog lights with a bog body, and it's really cool and I really want it. And Luke says that it's too gruesome for the dining room. Like, our living room has an anonymous mummy's coffin in it. Like, why can't there be a bog body to match in the dining room? Kind of carry this forgotten in death theme through the house. Like, it'll put people off their dinner. It won't put me off my dinner. I live here. Hi, Chiv. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? Chiv says maybe the bog body belongs in the bathroom. In the bogs? Really? Excellent pun. Like, what if we do it in the living room and do like a gallery wall of death? Is that less gruesome? Like, the living room can also be the dying room? I'm a very sweet, cozy person, you know. Oh, poor Luke. And he married me. Oh dear. Save over this. What are you poking, child?
An abandoned building. It looks foreboding.
I think it looks like it just needs a little TLC.
An abandoned building. It looks foreboding.
I want to go in. Oh dear.
What's up with him?
Oh, here you are.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, I should have said good evening.
Jim says princess is made for the kawaii metal genre. I mean, I can't argue with that. I was a weird kid, and I never fully grew out of it. I discovered, like, mummification and, like, Egyptian mummies when I was, like, 4. And, yeah. Yeah, I got, very, very into that. I was that kid that would go to the library and get a giant stack of books that were about, like, forensic anthropology. and mummies and myth and the unexplained, mysterious disappearances, cryptids. Yeah. And I grew up to be this. Cute, but also dark and screamo. I need to look into kawaii metal. I really do.
Is Saxton near here?
You're standing on Saxton Shore, so yes, you could say you've arrived.
At last! I had to walk across the fenland.
The last train never arrives in Saxton.
Why is that?
I've no idea, dear boy. Saxton's an isolated town.
Yes, Unsolved Mysteries kid. And so was Luke, interestingly.
I'm Nigel, by the way.
Yes, Mr. Danvers, I'm sure you are.
Am I expected?
Oh yes, for some time now, you may change it all. Time will tell.
We didn't say our last name.
I'm seeking bed and board in the town.
The bear is most likely to provide what you need.
A bear? Oh, you mean a hotel?
No, I mean the bear. You can't miss him, he'll be swinging tonight.
I'm sorry.
Oh dearie me, I'm teasing you. You shall see.
I expected to arrive at Saxton Station.
High tides flood the fens. No one can enter or leave the town.
How do you cope?
Cope? Cope with what?
You know, emergencies and the like.
Oh, I see. Oh, we cope. Yes, we cope very well.
Okay.
Why am I getting, like, Innsmouth vibes?
May I ask you something else?
Oh, feel free, young man.
Is that your dog?
Yes. George and I have been companions for many, many years.
A woman's best friend?
No, I wouldn't say that.
So she knew our name without us telling her. She's expecting us. We have no idea who she is. Yeah, this whole place is giving me Innsmouth energy.
What is that? In the water?
A tree stump, I think. Dark in shape. It could almost be a small body, couldn't it?
I don't know. It's too far away.
Yes, yes. It could almost be a child's body.
What?
Ma'am.
Do not fret, my boy. All will become clear.
Ma'am. He says, I'll leave you in peace. I don't think she's in peace.
I'll leave you in peace.
Very well. I'll be seeing you again, sooner or later.
I don't think peace is her thing. Rest in pieces. Oh, alright, kid's gone. Is she a creepy lady? I mean, I guess I can't really judge. I was just going on about mummification techniques. But still, ma'am. Do you think it's a body? Like that creepy kid, whatever, from
It's too dark to see with my own eyes.
that Miss Marple body in the library. I did it, I found a body. Lee. Okay, this is looking like we're arriving in a town. Oh no, missing cat? Oh, I hope nothing ate it.
What's this?
What a creepy lady. Anyway, back to how my
I'll make
husband
a
won't
note.
let me hang corpse art in the dining room. Sing. You still think I'm cute. Mostly. Saxton's one and only public house, the Bear, has stood on the site for over 300 years. Building itself was once a dockside warehouse and provided bed and board for fishermen forced into Saxton's safe harbor by the stormy North Sea. Come on in and sample our hospitality or try one of Saxton's famous lobsters. A peaceful, pleasant evening awaits. I don't even like lobster, and that sounds good. Yes. Ooh, okay. Evening menu. What? They have maki rolls. It's many desserts, including puddings, ices, and sorbets. Okay. Grilled sardines? Duck. Beef Wellington. Chestnut risotto. Ooh. Harbor Cottage closed indefinitely. I wonder if it got swept away. They offer ale or apple juice. Hello.
Excuse me. Can you help?
Good afternoon, stranger. What can I get you?
I'll take a bottle of, still water. Can I rent a room for a week?
All our guest rooms are taken. Busy time, May.
So there's nothing you can offer?
Well, there is the cottage on the harbour, if that suits you.
Well, I'll take anything you have.
It's clean, but a bit cluttered.
I'm none too fussy. I'm sure it will be fine.
I hope you don't mind the sounds and briny smells.
Is it nearby?
It's right on the harbour, surrounded by water.
Perfect. What do I owe you?
We can settle up when you leave. That's if you leave us, Mr. Danvers. Here's the keys and a map of the town.
She knew us too. We'll settle up when you leave, if you leave. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. This place is creepy.
Pardon me, but who are you?
Me? I'm Morgan, the landlady of the Bear, and have been for a few years now. And you are?
Nigel. Nigel Danvers.
You'll be in for quite a week.
Is May a busy time for Saxton?
Yes, you could say that.
Local events?
The Saxton May Day Fair is famous in these parts. You'll be in for quite a week.
Does the pub have a phone?
Afraid not. Wouldn't be in keeping with the place.
Is there a payphone in town?
Yes, across the harbour, over the bridge and up Station Lane.
Phones aren't really the aesthetic, so we just don't have one. Okay.
I'll catch you later.
Perhaps.
Everyone is so ominous. I mean, I'm vibing, don't get me wrong. But oh my gosh. Hi. Hello, baby. I love a good cat. Everyone is sus except the cat. Yes. I agree. just knocks and doesn't go in. No one answered. It's fine. Staring into the flames with a
An
long-suffering
old painting,
meow.
or a copy of one.
Mhm.
That's unusual. The clock is stuck at 9 o'clock.
Ooh. Colorful lights. Hi there.
I think I'll pass on the local delicacy.
Fair enough. Luke says horror game ad. Oh no, big triangle heads. That's my worst fear. Is it, what is it, Pyramid Head or something? Let us take a flyer. We've been advertised to. Let's see. Can we find this place we're supposed to be staying? No. Well, we can't go that way. Yep, Silent Hill 2. Yeah, that sounds right. Around the harbor, completely surrounded by water. Like a million Silent Hill games, must be a remake. Okay. Chip says Silent Hill is a big old nope, too spoopy for me.
I think I'll pass on the local delicacy.
Yeah, it's not on my list currently. What's over here? That's where we came from. Okay, yeah, that's where we came from again. Okay. I am so lost.
An abandoned building. It looks foreboding.
So that's not where we're staying. Okay, hang on. On the harbor. Is it this way? Yeah. It is not. Yes. There's something. Okay. Harbor Wall rebuilt 1847. The reconstruction of Saxton's precious harbor wall was made possible through the generous donations made by Frederick Ager, Northfield.
I think I'll pass on the local delicacy.
He's just really not into lobster, I guess.
That's not right.
There we go. Ah. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Okay, Harbor Cottage. Okay, it looks like it's past the bear. Okay, hang on. And then I'll okay.
had better not disturb anybody. Hello there.
Oh, hello.
What are you up to?
What are you up to?
On holiday, actually. And you?
Work. I'm a writer, a journalist for the local rag.
I'm guessing not much happens around here.
You'd be surprised.
It's a foggy night.
This fog hides many things.
Like treasure?
Another glory seeker.
Not exactly. I'm not sure what I'm seeking.
But do you know what's seeking you?
I'll see you around.
You will. Trust me.
Everyone is so ominous.
You boy.
Boy. Aren't we too old for that?
You boy. What are you doing? Loitering?
I'm staying nearby. Harbour Cottage?
This town attracts all sorts of freaks and losers at this time of year.
What's so special about this time of year?
Oh dear, not too bright, are you? Had much experience of geology, have you?
Well, no. Not really. I've always thought that,
How about archaeology?
no. But I'm willing to learn. Do you believe this county conceals hidden treasures?
I do. Whether we find them is another matter. This land is old and steeped in blood and horror. The landscape around us has been witness to the fall of kings and death in plague-sized proportions. Time and turmoil can see some items misplaced. They are there for us to find if you know where to look.
This seems a good town in which to disappear.
On the run, are we?
No, just laying low for a while.
I'd suggest making peace with who you're running from and getting back to your own little world.
You could be right. I can but try. I'm keen to find the treasure. Where's the best place to start?
Well, that's an easy one. Leave town, walk back across the fens to the station,
Yep, I'm with you so far.
get on a train, and clear off back to London ASAP.
I can't do that, Mr.
Hardacre, Professor Hardacre, famed archaeologist.
Ah,
Perhaps you've heard of me.
No. My journey was a one-way trip. I'm not going back to London empty-handed.
So be it. Enjoy your stay.
yeah. Very snobby. He talks like he has a PhD. Hey, the cottage. That's us. Boop. Oh. Thought she said it was clean but cluttered.
No, this place is a dump. I guess it'll have to do for now. Time to have a look around.
Oops. Oh, yeah, this is not clean but cluttered, ma'am. He looks wrong without his hat.
Home, sweet home. For the time being.
PhD, prominent, haughty disposition. Yes! Like, I love education, but why do PhD people frequently, not always, but frequently have that attitude where you can't even talk to them? Interesting. I like talking to smart people so that I can learn things. And the ones that have that attitude of, you wouldn't understand. Like, well, not if you're trying to hide the information from me, no? Then I get mad. Hey, a mirror, so we can check if you're turning into a werewolf. Yeah, ma'am, this is not clean. We might need to go and have a talk with her. Look at that. Look at it. Are we supposed to, like, refinish the bathtub so we can stay here without getting a disease? Lots of drippy, too. Game briefly turns into House Flipper. Honestly? This delightful harborside cottage will be offered at auction on the 7th of November. Hey! 1988 offers over £50,000 are expected. There's great views of the working harbor to the front and the coast path and open sea to the rear. Water surrounding the building on three sides, the cottage often feels at sea, bobbing up and down on the ocean. The cottage is ideally placed within the heart of town with access to Saxton Shore, the Bear Restaurant and Bar, as well as the shops near the museum and train station. Harbor Cottage is now available following the death of the previous owner, Edward Molina, previously Eduardo de Molina, before settling in England from Spain in the 1950s. Please note that the cottage needs substantial modernization and redecoration, no kidding, to meet British standards of rental accommodation if planning to lease or rent. Walls are in excellent condition given the harborside location. Local surveyors have often marveled at the resilience of the cottage, stating it's as if the place looks after itself. Some walls date back to the 17th century, with the main upper rooms supported by timbers salvaged from the doomed ships of the Spanish Armada. Ooh, fun! The building was used as a storage house for boats and goods for over 3 centuries, with basic living accommodations above. Many fishermen from home and abroad will have slept in the upper levels after seeking safe harbor in the town, as it were. Harbor Cottage is offered as freehold, with rights and responsibility to the arm of Saxton Quay, which fronts the flanks of the building. Blech. Private ownership was granted to Edward Molina in the mid-50s, when the use of the building was changed from mixed commercial to private dwelling. Molina planned to make the cottage his Saxton home, inviting his wife to join him from southern Spain. Sadly, tragedy followed, leaving the cottage empty for 3 decades. With no family interest or claims to ownership, the cottage has now returned to the Saxton Guild. Okay.
No one has been through there for decades. No one has been through there for decades.
Well, then why would you not want to be the first? Come on, man. I swear, this ghost hunting dude has no sense of adventure.
What was that sound?
What's that sound? One of the plates fell. Okay. Feeling a guest book? March 14th, 1952. The cottage is ready. I could never have believed this old storehouse could look so charming. The view from the window is truly delightful. Who would have thought such a humble building could offer so much? The carpenters of Saxton have followed my instructions well. Even the door frames have small windmill motifs, which Christina is sure to find charming. I count the minutes until her arrival. March 23rd. Christina arrived this afternoon. It is wonderful to have her here in Harbor Cottage at last. Saxton welcomed her but still she seems unsure of the place. I'll have to introduce her to the others as soon as possible. It is important that she warms to the place, as I intend us to stay for many, many years. March 24th. The locals have taken to her as I hoped they would. We celebrated Saxton's newest arrival with drinking, dancing, and singing within the warm paneled rooms of the Bear. Christina wishes to continue her work as soon as possible. This is a wonderful sign. If she can sew, stitch, and weave, then I know she'll be content to live here in this old town with me. Ooh, March 28th. Christina is sick. Something we ate, she said, but I ate the same as she. I've put her to bed and disturb her sleep only to bring water. My work will take me away from town for several days, but can I leave her? A strange face in a strange town. No, I will have to stay by her side. Her beautiful hair has begun to thin. Oh, that's quick. I've kept this news from her. It can do no good.
The other pages appear to be blank. That's very odd.
I wonder if pages will fill up as we find things. Because that would be
No
really
one
fun.
has been through there for decades.
Crunch.
The phone line is silent. It must be disconnected.
Okay.
There's a windmill carved into the wood. There's a windmill carved into the wood.
Interesting. Okay. Upstairs. You? We can see the boats. Okay. Oh. Okay, see, bedroom's not as bad. Downstairs is awful.
This is the perfect place to pin the Haddon documents.
Ooh. Okay. There's ghost hunt information. A wood mill. Oh my gosh. Mechanically, this really reminds me of Nibiru. Whoops. Uh-oh. I think I glitched it. Where's my mouse? Oh dear. I think I might have glitched it. I clicked on something and I thought it wasn't loading anything, so I clicked on something else and then the first thing loaded. And I think I killed it. Oh no. It's been so long since we saved. Oh no. I think I killed it. Oh, we'll have to talk to the snobby guy again. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Eee. Yep, I got too impatient. Now I'll have to go over a huge chunk of game again. I might do that off stream so everyone else doesn't have to suffer with me. It's like there's so much. Yep. Yeah, it's not coming back, so... Bye. If it'll even let me. Mm-hmm. Well, we have 3 achievements. And sadness. That they're so... like, my save was so long ago. Like half an hour? Yeah, we'll have to talk to everyone again. Tragedy. The one problem with the older games. We have to talk to the creepy lady again. Well, there was one conversation option with her that I didn't click, so maybe we'll do that, and then there's still new content in it.
What's up with him?
Oh, here you are.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, I should have said good evening.
And I'm out of water.
Is that your dog?
Yes, George and I have been companions for many, many years.
A woman's best friend?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Is Saxton near here?
You're standing on Saxton Shore, so yes, you could say you've arrived.
At last! I had to walk across the fenland.
Last train never arrives in Saxton.
Why is that?
I've no idea, dear boy. Saxton's an isolated town.
I'm Nigel, by the way.
Yes, Mr. Danvers, I'm sure you are.
Am I expected?
Oh yes, for some time now. You may change it all. Time will tell.
The molasses cookies are fairly spicy. So I've been going through my water faster than usual.
I expected to arrive at Saxton Station.
High tides flood the fens, and no one can enter or leave the town.
How do you cope?
Cope? Cope with what?
You know, emergencies and the like.
Oh, I see. Oh, we cope. Yes, we cope very well.
Okay. I'm seeking bed and board in the town.
The bear is most likely to provide what you need.
A bear? Oh, you mean a hotel?
No, I mean the bear. You can't miss him. He'll be swinging tonight.
I'm sorry.
Oh, dear me, I'm teasing you. You shall see.
I'm a treasure hunter.
Well, now there's a thing.
Thing? I'm seeking my fortune.
Yes, you and the others.
Others? What others?
The Mayday tides bring many to Saxton.
Why is that?
High tides eat away at the rocks, cliffs and sandbanks. The low tides expose that which has been hidden.
Like ancient treasures?
Perhaps. That and people's fortunes. And futures.
I do like the creepy lady.
May I ask you something else?
Oh, feel free, young man.
What is that? In the water?
A tree stump, I think. Dark and shapeless. It could almost be a small body, couldn't it?
I don't know. It's too far away.
Yes. It could almost be a child's body.
What? We should...
Do not fret, my boy. All will become clear.
I'm really wondering if this is like an entire town of ghosts or something.
Very well. I'll be seeing you again. Sooner or later.
Oh, hey. I got an achievement for doing all of the conversation topics with her. Okay. So going back did get us an achievement. I'll take it. I yeah, that one's too dark. We'll need to find a light source.
What's this?
Such a cute little kitten, too.
I'll make a note.
Yeah, boy, I wanted to see.
That's not right.
Hasn't done anything with that. Ah, does have cat watch. Okay. All right, ma'am. Greet me out. Go for it.
Excuse me. Can you help?
Good afternoon, stranger. What can I get you?
I'll take a bottle of still water. Pardon me, but who are you?
Me? I'm Morgan,
Just water.
the landlady of the Bear,
Thank
and
you.
have been for a few years now. And you are?
Nigel Danvers.
You'll be in for quite a week.
Wait. I don't have another cookie here, but I don't really want another cookie right this minute.
Does the pub have a phone?
Afraid not. Wouldn't be in keeping with the place.
Is there a payphone in town?
Yes, across the harbour, over the bridge and up Station Lane.
Is May a busy time for Saxton?
Yes, you could say that.
Local events?
The Saxton May Day Fair is famous in these parts. You'll be in for quite a week.
Thank you.
Can I rent a room for a week?
All our guest rooms are taken. Busy time, May.
So there's nothing you can offer?
Well, there is the cottage on the harbour, if that suits you.
Well, I'll take anything you have.
It's clean, but a bit cluttered.
I'm none too fussy. I'm sure it will be fine.
I hope you don't mind the sounds and briny smells.
Is it nearby?
It's right on the harbour, surrounded by water.
Perfect. What do I owe you?
We can settle up when you leave. That's if you leave us, Mr. Danvers. Here's the keys and a map of the town.
I'll catch you later.
Perhaps.
Have to say hi to the kitty. Thank you.
An old painting, or a copy of one. That's unusual. The clock is stuck at 9 o'clock.
Okay, and
I think I'll pass on the local delicacy.
and this again. Okay. At least this time I know where to find the cottage, so we can get through that quite a bit quicker. Okay. We'll have to talk to that guy again. We'll talk to this guy. He's obnoxious, but, you know, we'll have met someone. And then we have to
Hello
talk to
there.
the archaeologist.
What are you up to?
What are you up to?
On holiday, actually. And you?
Work. I'm a writer, a journalist for the local rag.
I'm guessing not much happens around here.
You'd be surprised.
It's a foggy night.
This fog hides many things.
Like treasure?
Another glory seeker.
Not exactly. I'm not sure what I'm seeking.
Fair.
I'll see you around.
You will. Trust me.
We have to talk to him.
You boy.
Boy.
You boy. What are you doing? Loitering?
I'm staying nearby. Harbour Cottage?
This town attracts all sorts of freaks and losers at this time of year.
What's so special about this time of year?
Oh dear, not too bright, are you? Had much experience of geology, have you?
Well, no. Not really. I've always thought that,
How about archaeology?
no. But I'm willing to learn. Do you believe this county conceals hidden treasures?
I do. Whether we find them is another matter. This land is old and steeped in blood and horror. The landscape around us has been witness to the fall of kings and death in plague-sized proportions. Time and turmoil can see some items misplaced. They are there for us to find if you know where to look.
I'm keen to find the treasure. Where's the best place to start?
Well, that's an easy one. Leave town, walk back across the fens to the station,
Yep, I'm with you so far.
get on a train, and clear off back to London ASAP.
I can't do that, Mr.
Hardacre, Professor Hardacre, famed archaeologist. Perhaps you've heard of me.
No. My journey was a one-way trip. This seems a good town in which to disappear.
On the run, are we?
No, just laying low for a while.
I'd suggest making peace with who you're running from, and getting back to your own little world.
You could be right. I can but try. I'm not going back to London empty-handed.
So be it. Enjoy your stay.
And... oh, we got a bottle of water. Nice. Okay.
No, this place is a dump. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Okay, we're almost caught back up.
Time to have a look around.
Yuck. This place has roaches. Definitely the scariest part.
Home, sweet home. For the time being. The phone line is silent. It must be disconnected.
Empty. Snoopy Snoop. I want to make sure that I'm not overlooking any clues. I probably am, but I can try.
No one has been through there for decades.
Which is why we should go through it. Come on. Okay.
What was that sound? The other pages appear to be blank. That's very odd.
Okay. Then I'm gonna save my game so that we don't have to go any further back than that if I glitch it out again. Yes. Okay. Crunch. See, he'll step on the broken glass. Crunch, crunch, crunch. But doesn't stop to clean it up. And looks like the light switch doesn't do anything. So, no power.
An empty photo album.
Hmm. Do you say? How interesting. Okay.
This is the perfect place to pin the Haddon documents.
What is he doing with those? Can't snoop that. Okay, find somewhere to stay. Check. Explain to Haddon. So we need to find that payphone. Our little puffer vest. Okay. Alright, we're caught back up. That wasn't too bad. As far as accidentally killing the game goes. Could have been a whole lot worse. Alright, station. There. Oh, phone box, Station Lane. Okay. So this way. This way. Oh, but it's blocked.
There's someone out there.
Okay, is there another way through? No. So now what? Can I tell her that the cottage is a mess?
Hello again.
Good afternoon, stranger. What can I get you?
No,
I'll
nothing new.
catch you later.
Perhaps.
Add the cat again. Sweet little kitty. This is blocked. Oh, it's a metal detector person. Well, now what? Can't climb down that, can I? No. Alrighty. Where else even is there to go? Oh, okay, that abandoned cottage looking place is the old net store. Okay. Yeah, I can't walk down the quayside, and everything else is accessed through that. So, what am I supposed to do?
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
It's not like me.
I'll see you around.
You will. Trust me.
No new combos there. Nothing new with her. What am I missing? Can't talk to him and can't take that path. And we can't call Bess and George. No swimming. But why? This looks like the kind of place where you would want to swim. Okay. I wonder if we can find that young woman who was wandering around in the fens. Okay. Okay.
Deep, dark, swamp-like water.
Nope.
Excuse me? Quiet, man! You'll scare him away.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do now. And as I've said many a time, I don't look up walkthroughs for puzzle solutions. I look up walkthroughs to figure out where the puzzle is.
Nothing ventured.
We already went through it. You're not venturing anything. Silly. Wait a minute, I think... Hang on. Steam, I have the game manual. Hang on. Manual. Nope. Manual does not have what I need. Okay. Rats. Hang on. Mm. Okay. So we did all that. We did all that. We did all that. Did that. Okay, it thinks I should just bop around the cottage for a while. Okay. And eventually go to bed? So that makes enough sense. And I feel like ending day one would be a really good stopping point, so we'll play through to that. Okay. I'm sorry, but Nigel has a task list, and on his day one task list is calling his former boss. Oh. There we go. Alright.
Home, sweet home. For the time being. Why does the living room have a tile floor? It's just not very welcoming. Anything going on there? Windmill carvings. There's a windmill carved into the wood.
Okay. Hang on. Just want to make sure I'm not missing something. Okay.
I'll rest after I've finished investigating.
Okay. The online walkthrough says that the game has some slightly odd triggers, like that you have to do stuff and then go downstairs. Not it yet. Only so much to do in this house. Have to see if we can get it to trigger the next event.
I'll rest after I've finished investigating.
Come on, man. You need to finish investigating, he says, and then doesn't let me click on half the stuff in the room. Well, I got an achievement called Narcissist for looking in the mirror so many times. I'm puzzled. I'm perplexed. Come on, man.
I'll rest after I've finished investigating.
What haven't we investigated? Come on, dude. Can't you tell me what it is? The walkthrough
An
says
empty photo album.
that if you look in the mirror, he'll creep himself out. And that's like what triggers the next bit that lets you get to the end of day 1. I've apparently looked in the mirror 5 different times. And he still has not creeped himself out. It's a pretty grungy toothbrush. See, no creeping him out. Oh, I hope the game's not busted.
There's something about this wall. Something not quite right.
Ooh. Oh, the wall whispers to us. That's fun. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Oh. There's gotta be more. What am I missing? Oh, golly. And for all that,
No one has been through there for decades.
won't snoop that. He has no sense of adventure. See, what could we possibly be missing in this house? I shall go distracted. Anything day one I'm missing.
What was that sound?
I think we got it. I think we got it. Ooh. Oh, kitty.
There's someone in there.
Someone or something. Okay, finally. That is creepy as all get out. The Great Northfield Stag, donated to the bear by Frederick Ager. So the same guy that paid for the harbor wall to be rebuilt. That does not look like a great stag to me. Maybe that's just me being a little bit Appalachian. Ew. But that's kind of a skinny looking stag.
There's someone in there.
And it meows. It's empty.
That's strange. Something was trying to get out.
Nope, nothing to click on. Okay. I'm gonna save the game and put him to bed. And then we'll probably save again, and that'll be it for the night. Save. Yes, overwrite. We finally got to the end of day one, so yes. Okay. That's creepy close up. Did not like that. I was not prepared. Night 1, first impressions. The cottage is a dump, really depressing, filthy, derelict. But beggars can't be choosers, and the place does have... well, it's hard to explain. I think it may be haunted. Track down the girl from the train, learn what I can from her wallet. Explore the town after nightfall. Learn more about the legend of the 3 Anglo-Saxon crowns of Anglia. What is the Lost Crown? Dig out some info on Harbor Cottage, there must be a story or two. Who is that old woman on the beach? How did she know my name? Explain to Haddon, beg if need be, I need to get Hare and Crow off my back. Okay. Save game. Again. Oh, the little creepy things in the background of the menu move around. I like that. Okay. I'm gonna call it there. I will not be here tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment. And Thursday, I think, is gonna be another evening stream. Like I said earlier, this whole week is a week. So, it is what it is. But I will be back whenever it is that I'm able to be back. I just want to check something real quick. Oh dear. I killed Twitch. Oh no. I need that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's raid Boomer. Alright. So until then, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm so glad that you were able to spend this time with me, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye, everybody. Oop. Oh, I need to stop the stream.